Yeah, yeah, for sure. Who are some of the notable people behind the growth of no-gi over the last 5 years, do you think?
I'll just kind of explain just everything just in like the general sense of jiu-jitsu. And I think, obviously there's the current guys here, currently training here. They're obviously the ones that's making it happen on a day-to-day basis. But obviously I think it's also good to kind of take it back a step and just kind of appreciate the foundation. And, guys like, legends like Steve Chipman, who ran SJJ, Saigon Jiu Jitsu. He was one of the 3 gyms that were out here.
Yep.
And he fought so hard for the program to be alive in Vietnam when so many people were opposed against it. So obviously want to give the credit to him for keeping jiu-jitsu alive. And then under SJJ, you had like 3 main coaches, I think, that still plays a big part of jiu-jitsu here till this day. One is Zoom Pham up in Hanoi.
Yep.
And, he's doing this thing now with his gym. You have Corey over under, who's obviously played a huge part in no-gi jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, for sure.
So probably, Corey is the biggest kind of figure in terms of the no-gi scene growing. And then you have Matt Fujieki, who obviously keeps gi alive in Vietnam. And obviously I have appreciation towards that as well.
Course.
He's coaching at Gistio. And, just the class that they have, as human beings, and also being able to keep jiu-jitsu alive all throughout these years and still be active till this day. Obviously want to give big credits to them. But also at the same time, sorry for taking this a little bit longer, but also want to shout out Vince, Paul, and Alex Jung as kind of like the pillars in terms of, kind of keeping everything stable. And, Vince has taught me 90% of the things that I know. So he's obviously played a big part in no-gi.
Yes.
Paul as well, the amount of people that he's coached in Vietnam, I mean, it's endless. And a lot of the high levels now have been coached through Paul. And then Alex Jung, obviously running Team Shark here.
Yes.
And just being able to bring up the kids in Saigon and be able to spread the sport of jiu-jitsu, through the kids. I think that's been amazing to see.
Yeah. Just speaking of Vince, I think it's impossible to get a roll in with Vince and not learn something. Like every time I roll with Vince, he's just so dense with knowledge.
Right.
And so just thankful that we have him here.
Yeah.
In the community.
For sure.
Yeah, you can tell he spent a lot of time with Corey. For sure.
That's true.
It's so amazing to be around Corey and Vince when they're working through things.
Right.
They're literally innovating new grappling techniques in Vietnam.
Exactly.
Like, what if I try this? What if I do this? Oh, let's try this. And I haven't really seen that much.
Right.
Over the last 4 years doing jiu-jitsu in a way that they do that, the conversations that they have, Subscribe to the Saigon Saga to follow the amazing story of combat sports here in Vietnam.